Welcome back to Spa Talk. This is Megan DiMartino live from the Novita Spa on the Square in Georgetown, Texas, exclusively with BeFirstInBusiness.com. And as I promised, our guest this evening is Bill Skinner, and Bill is the editor, owner, and founder of the View Magazine in Georgetown, Texas. Let me just give you a little background, folks. The Novita Spa has been on the Square since 2005, and the View Magazine came into Georgetown several years back, and it's a fabulous publication, full color, and very interesting editorial stories about not only businesses, but also just people that live in Georgetown and the surrounding area. And Bill and I have become friends, and also does our advertising for The View, creating the ads and editorial and that type of thing. And so over time, got to know my business and what we do, and one of the things that we do is manufacture clinical result. I can't even speak. Okay. Welcome back, folks. This is Megan DiMartino live from the Novita Spa on the Square, exclusively with Be First in Media. This evening on Spa Talk is my guest, Bill Skinner. Bill is the editor, founder, and owner of the View Magazine. Novita Spa has been on the Square in Georgetown since 2005, and Bill and his company have been in the area for the last 2-3 years. So over time, with advertising with the View Magazine, Bill and I got to know each other, and he started speaking to me about and asking questions about our products. Because remember, Bill has skin too. So one day I said, Bill, try these products. Just let me give you these products so you can try them. So I gave him our Miracle Experience Kit, which is an easy take-home try-me of the Facial Essential System. And from there, to make it easy, because he is a gentleman and not used to using skincare products on a regular basis, I customized the kit to our Rise and Shine, which is a gentle sloughing cleanser, and our chemical exfoliant called Advanced Perfecting Gel, and then our day moisturizer with an SPF 15 day survival. And so I customized, as I said, the Facial Essential System, which is a 3-step system, AM/PM concept. So Bill has been using the Facial Essential System for probably about 6 months, would you say?
Mm-hmm. About 6 months.
About 6 months. Mm-hmm. One of the things that Bill shared, I'm going to ask him to share this story with you, is how he is a rancher, and how his family is always out at the ranch, and his granddaughter, I'm going to have him share with you what she said to granddad. So Bill, share your story about your own personal needs, what kind of gave you that aha moment of maybe I should start taking care of my skin.
Well, the drought that we've had in the last couple of years, I noticed last year that I'd walk outside, some of the hot, dry air, and it felt like all the moisture was being sucked right out of my face. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting up there in age, and I wanted to take care of myself. Mm-hmm. So I've been aware of that for a long time. Mm-hmm. Now, actually trying to find the right product or the right way to go about it was something in the back of my mind. It just didn't present itself at the time. But my granddaughter came over one day, and she was with us. We were out playing, and I was just dried out. And she looked at me and said, "Granddaddy, your face is starting to look a little prunish." And at that point in time, I went and looked in the mirror, and I said, "Yeah, you're right. I need to do something about that." So,
hence, we started speaking. So there's a lot behind what Bill just said. First of all, it lives in his own skin. It's kind of the man suit. And you said you were feeling dry and dehydrated is really what you were saying. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are in Texas, and from that standpoint, and last year was pretty challenging on the skin. There's no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. And so, but you were beginning to see and feel a difference in your own skin.
Absolutely.
Then Bill also said he really wasn't clear on how to go about finding the right product to use and what to use. So that's a challenge. Right. And so that is one of the things that's key for the fact of simplicity, to use products that are easy to use and easy to understand. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
That when I gave you these products, you could just cleanse your skin. Very easy to do. This is a gel that absorbs into the skin like a bullet very quickly. And then a moisturizing cream, but very light, so it didn't feel heavy on your skin. Would you agree with that?
Right. One day I came in, we were going to talk about advertising, and I told Megan, I said, my granddaughter told me I was starting to look kind of shriveled up. And she gave me some product and said, here, try this. And immediately put it on my face, and it started tingling. It was a moisturizer. The rest of the day, I noticed my face sucking up the moisture, and it did make a big difference. I took notice, and I've been using those products ever since.
Now, you also shared a story about after using the products, the Novita facial essentials. You shared a story about your mom. So share with the viewers that story about your mother, and how old is she, and what did she share with you?
My mother is a diehard Texan who's grown up on the Gulf Coast. She still lives down in Corpus Christi, and she's still outdoors a lot. Our entire family spends a lot of time fishing outdoors. And at the beach with the grandkids. And Mom noticed immediately that my face had looked different. She asked me what was I doing, was I using products? And I told her yes.
And Bill shared earlier that I don't know if on camera he shared this, but now his wife Jill is using the products. It's usually demographically the other way around, that the wife will buy the products and say, honey, why don't you use these? Where in fact, you started using the products, she saw a difference in your skin and said, I want to use these products too.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
She did.
So today, I'm sitting here with Bill, under the camera, under lights, and I'm sure that you've never met Bill before, most of you, but his skin has a radiance about it. And that radiance, trust me folks, was not there 6 months ago. And you truly do see, and as he shared, feel a difference very quickly when you start using these products. And that's a key to the success of any good skincare product, is that you should see and feel a difference very quickly. And it's not heavy, meaning that it absorbed in quickly, and then with usage, like you said, a couple of days, you said immediately you felt something,
right.
But within a couple of days you saw a difference.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what compelled me to keep going. It was easy to use, didn't take a lot of time, and the results were huge. So it's well worth the time to address these products in the morning and the evening. It doesn't take any time at all.
And one thing we haven't spoken about is expense, but you kind of touched on it right there, meaning that if something is result oriented and you do see the difference, you would pay for those products. I mean, you are, but I'm saying that is something that is important to you.
Well, I feel good about myself because I'm taking care of my skin.
Right.
I'm taking care of my face. And, if you just let it go, it's going to continue to wither and dry out. And I just didn't want to do that. I have grandkids coming up, and I want to be healthy. I want it vibrant. I want the most out of life I can get.
That's wonderful. We haven't touched on SPF. We've had many segments about SPF, but one thing I do want to touch on is that the Day Survival is an SPF 15, but in previous shows I shared, what does that mean, folks? That means that at every 15 minutes, Bill should be reapplying his Day Survival. In coming shows, I'm going to speak about our minerals, which are clear. And I didn't use the word makeup because they're not makeup. They basically are a skin sun protection factor of 30. And with Bill living in Texas, his mom down at the coast, as well as his ranch, sun protection is very, very important. He touched on that he's recognizing that these products are helping with the health of his skin and body, because you can certainly use them on your hands and body, but also an SPF protection factor. So that's the next aspect, folks, that I'm going to be educating Bill and all of our viewers on the fact that you really must take care of your skin from an SPF position. Right, Bill?
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, and we'll be right back.